Typically, we deploy our emergency response teams after sudden onset disasters like earthquakes and tsunamis, and also in conflict scenarios. We deploy the team, by the way, it's globally. We are not bound to one region, and if we have a sudden onset disaster like an earthquake, for example, then we try to collect and process informations, and upon the results of this process we will then decide if we get active or not. First, we have to analyze what is really needed, what is missing on humanitarian assistance on the ground, and if we then go for, let's say, health support for the people, then we try to get our doctors and our nurses together in one team and try to deploy them as soon as possible. Usually in such cases you have these shortages with flights and planes. This is one of the logistical challenges that we have to face, but the idea is to have as soon as possible a team on the ground. Usually there are standards that we are following as well, and one of these standards is the UN cluster system. That means that the United Nations is going to set up different departments. One is for health, the other one is water sanitation, the third one is for protection, and so on. And when we deploy doctors and nurses, that means that when we provide humanitarian aid in the health sector, then we will connect with the health cluster. And in this cluster we come together with other stakeholders working in the health environment, and we try to process the information. We try to see where are gaps that we have still to fill, and then we deploy the teams exactly to that place. And all this is going to be coordinated by the cluster and with the other stakeholders. Well, DMT, the Emergency Medical Teams, is an initiative that's going back to the World Health Organization upon their experience they made after the devastating earthquake in Haiti, and also after the floods in Pakistan, where the WHO decided that the humanitarian aid in the health sector has to be on a certain level. And because of this, they decided to create the emergency medical teams. Malteser International is certified as an EMT1. That means we provide basic health after sudden onset disasters, but also in conflicts. Always difficult decision that we have to make, but we have to do this right from the very first day, that we have an exit strategy ready. And usually we go back home if we decide that our help is not needed anymore, or if the local structures are strong enough to match the challenges and the demands.